guys, it's Jessica. My username is Jessica Expanded, and today is Tuesday, July 21st, 2015, and I wanted to do an update video. If you guys have watched my channel, you know that I haven't made videos in a while, and I just updated you guys on what I'm doing. I am here at a summer camp that is a weight loss and fitness camp for 8 weeks, and I am on week 4. So I wish I had been doing videos from the very beginning, because this is, oh my god, mascara on me. This is such an interesting and surreal and weird experience, but it's also like one of the best opportunities I've had, and I feel very fortunate to be here right now, even though sometimes I think I'm going a little bit crazy. So I want to start kind of verbalizing how I'm feeling as much as I can. So you might see a lot of videos from me when I have time. So just because I have a lot of time to think here, and I'm really being a little selfish and thinking a lot about myself here, and I'm learning a lot, and I'm relearning things that I already knew, and I just kind of want to put what I'm learning out there, so maybe if anything resonates with you guys, you can let me know. So yeah, I don't even know where to begin. I'm on week 4 out of 8, the beginning of week 4. So, no, the beginning of week 5. Yeah, I've been here for 4 weeks, and I'm beginning week 5. So, last week was a little bit tough for me. My mom came to visit at the beginning of the week, and I had a weekend off campus and off program. I did semi-well as far as my eating goes, but I did splurge. I had wine, and I had more food than I have been having, and then when I came back to campus, it was hard to get back on track. I also, on Sunday night last week, I went out and I drank with some of the kids here. I call them kids. They're adults, but they're younger than me, so I call them kids. I don't know. I'm becoming old. I'm becoming that person. But yeah, so I went and I did drink with some of them, and then my Monday was just shot. Like, I missed a whole day. And that's the thing, is you're not supposed to let a slip be a slide. Like, everyone's going to slip up, but I let it get out of control. And that Monday I could not do anything. I was so hungover. So I missed a whole day on Monday. And then Tuesday I had a good day. Wednesday I had a bad day. Thursday I had a good day. So it was like just kind of off and on. And I'm dealing with a knee injury and a back injury. So being here, it's kind of hard. It's a lot easier being here than it would be at home with an injury, but it's tough being here, because I'm with a bunch of like 18, 19, 20-year-olds, and like I said, I don't want to be this person, but like, my body has been through a lot, and I am a little bit older than some of the people here. I am not calling myself old. I'm going to be 27 in like 2 weeks, but my body feels old. Like, I feel in pain a lot. So it's interesting, because other people, they'll get a strain or a tear or rolled ankle or whatever, and like, I feel like they're healing very fast, and they just get right back to it. And with me, like my knee and my back are something that's chronic, and I've been dealing with it for a while, so I really have to adjust what I'm doing. And I also, like, I can't push myself. If I push myself too far, like, I miss a whole day the next day because I can't do anything. So, and I don't want that to sound like excuses, but I just know my body, and it's like, it's a weird, like, fine line of, things. So that's what I'm dealing with. Last week was bad week. I don't really think it was bad. It was just a learning week. And then this week, I just made it a point just to be very positive all week. And I'm a pretty positive person, I think. But like, I made it a point to be extra positive. So far so good. I am having a really good week so far, and I'm just trying to keep moving, keep focused, and do what I'm supposed to do. So a little bit about like what my day looks like. What we usually do is in the morning we go for either a walk or a jog, just a short one, like maybe a mile and a half or so, and we stretch, and that's how we start off our morning. Then we eat breakfast, and breakfast is usually eggs, oatmeal, fruit, vegetables. We eat pretty big breakfast start off our day, and I usually get eggs, half cup of oatmeal, half cup of cottage cheese, and some coffee, and then we have usually group therapy or individual therapy, which I really like. I have my therapist here, my counselor, I don't know what you call it, but he's a great guy, and it's really nice to kind of talk about like what you're feeling and not be ashamed of talking about like your issues with food or your issues with your weight or anything like that. It's very open and wonderful and nice to talk about it. I don't usually talk about it at home because I like to be confident, and I like to try not to worry about those things on a day-to-day basis. But here, like, this is what we're focusing on, so it's kind of okay to talk about it and, like, just be open and honest. So that's really nice. And then what I do, since I have a different program than other people because of my injury, what I do is I get on the spin bike for an hour, 45 minutes to an hour, before lunch, and I love it. I love it so much. Like, no pain. I sweat so much. Like, I am like dripping in sweat. And then I go eat lunch. And for lunch, we have just another balanced meal. We have unlimited salad bar, so unlimited fruit, unlimited veggies. There's always beans on the salad bar, so that's kind of what I load up on to get my protein in, because unfortunately they don't really give us a lot of protein here. So I try to supplement with beans, and I have protein powder in my room too. Then after lunch, what I do is I go swimming for an hour, and since I'm a swimmer, I get a really excellent workout, and I swim for 45 minutes, but nonstop and pretty like a nice even pace. I don't usually do sprints or things like that just because we're doing so much here. I feel like just a nice 45-minute swim is great. And then we have some time, so I lay out in the sun, or I go in the hot tub, and I take my time with that. And then after that, I go. There's a lot. And then after that, I go to. I go back to the gym, and I do another 45 minutes on the bike. So a lot of cardio. We also do strength training. I see a personal trainer twice a week, and we do strength workouts with that, and sometimes I do it instead of the bike. It just depends on what I'm feeling, but my muscles are getting big. I wish you could see my shoulders because they're like huge right now, and I like that. So that's exciting. And I've been taking, so I've lost 10 pounds, but I also take my my measurements, and I take my body fat. So that's all really good. I'm not losing muscle here, even though the diet is pretty crazy for what we're doing. But so far, so good. I've been taking my supplements. I've been taking my protein powder. I've been taking BCAAs just because we don't get a lot of protein, and I have to do that. What is a little bit concerning to me is like the people who don't know about those things, and they're just kind of like just caring about the calories in, calories out. I feel like people can potentially lose a lot of muscle with the diet that we're on, but I guess that's something that they need to figure out on their own. It's very kind of individual based, I guess. So I'm doing really well with that. And yeah, I have so much to say. I could just keep talking to you guys, but I guess I should break these videos up. So that's kind of like a day in my life right now. We do that Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Wednesday we have kind of like a rest day, but we still do yoga, and we go on like a hike or something. And then Saturday we do like 1 or 2 workouts, but nothing too big. And then Sunday we have off. So, you know, it's a lot. We're doing a lot of stuff, and I'm burning a lot of calories, and it's not something that I'll be able to do completely when I go home, but like I definitely think that making exercise my number one priority, it kind of puts everything else in place. I do so much better when I'm working out. I eat better, I feel better, so I think that that's kind of the habit that I'm getting into here, is getting back to loving what I do at the gym, and I'm not making myself do things I don't like. I'm not running anymore because it hurts, and I'm not going to go play a sport because that's not how I function. I'm not very good at sports, so I'm just kind of doing things that I'm good at and I like doing and that don't hurt me. So yoga, spin bike, and swimming, like just over and over and over, and yeah, like I am doing really well with that combination. And when I go home, I'm going to make a plan and stick to it. And also, I made some goals, so I think I'll make another video with my goals of what, my SMART goals of what I want to get out of this experience, and also what I want to do more long term. But one of my goals is definitely to continue my yoga practice. I used to be really into it, and it's wonderful getting back to it. So yeah, I feel good today, and I'm keeping my positivity up. And yeah, and SMART goal for today is actually to not let other people's problems or stresses affect me and my program. So far so good. There's a little bit of drama going around in the group. I'm way too old to deal with that. Like, I'm so far past it that I can't. It's not for me. So I'm just going to try to project my positivity onto other people, and hopefully everything sorts itself out as it always does. So I hope everyone has a great day, and I will come back when I get a chance and kind of update you guys on my goals. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. You can also follow me on MyFitnessPal. My username is JessiCakes88, or also Instagram. If you do follow me on Instagram, try not to ask a whole lot of lap band questions, because not everyone knows I have the lap band. So, but feel free to follow me, and I would love your guys' support, and I will hopefully follow you back. Okay, bye.